We're common loaded for bear. All right, race cars apart. We're waiting on parts. Parts are ordered. What are we gonna do today? It is Thursday. I got the day off work. Ta-da! Ta-da! So, me and my wife dry poured this with the bags. Watched the YouTube videos, and there's a bunch of crap piled on here now because she was mowing. But, and Mario thinks he's helping by meowing at me. Thanks, buddy. Anyway, so I'm gonna build a shed, and you can build a 200 square foot building that's unpermitted. You can't go over that. I want to assure you guys that this is under that spec, because I would never bend the rules ever, not one time, not when the government's telling me to. Yeah, especially on my own land. Anyway, so we're gonna build a little shed, or I'm going to, and I'm gonna lay down some sill seal and some pressure treat, and then I'm gonna frame a couple of walls and roll them up, and then I'm gonna frame up a roof. So that's the plan. I don't think I'll get it done today, but I gotta clean all this crap off. I'm gonna put you guys in time lapse, and then it'll just be, this video will be like 20 minutes, and you'll get to watch a whole shed get built, hopefully. See ya. Good from far and far from good. Let me show you guys my mistakes. Let's start with those. It's been a little bit. So, cut that notch a little too long because I didn't account for the 2x4 up there. And then my angle changed. So, those are kind of fucked up. I was gonna remake those, but I don't know. Not much of a framer. You guys that do this every day and it's hot out here. Still got to put the rest of my cripples in above the door and window and above this garage door. And then wave at the siding because it's waving at you. Nice and arched. Just a little 312 pitch roof. That'll do. Now a nice little dry poured concrete slab. And then took a little time and pulled all the siding off my house. I think I'm like ADD or something, I don't know. My folks helped me, my wife, my kids. And then this was built in 1944, so you can probably guess what that is. But we're getting it off of there. The respirator. And then back here. So one of the reasons we're building this is so that if we ever sell this house, we can take this thing that houses a bunch of rodents and get that out of here. My wife's garden. Oh yeah. It's just a little walkabout. Got some Carolina Reapers, some ghost peppers, and a Trinidad scorpion. So that'll be exciting. That's the wife's stuff. We picked the peppers out. And then back here, I borrowed a bunch of money and we're building this up just a little bit. Got a road in here. And back here, this will be our 60 by 40 shop. So we're tired of house projects and always working on stuff. So we're gonna start another house project. And basically from the middle of the Briars over, I don't know, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like that post will be a 60 by 40. 14-foot doors. Then our house is going to be probably like a 40 by 50. I think we're going to do a barn dominium. So anyway, that's what I've been doing while I'm waiting on my heads. While I'm waiting on my heads and my cam. I haven't been doing any of this dirt work, but my buddy Brennan's doing it and he's doing a great job. And there was some pipe. They're digging up a water pipe, so got some dirt. And yeah, we're cruising. So it's this never-ending house project. And then this thing will be cut off on like almost 3/4 of an acre, and the back will be cut off on 3/4 of an acre. Yeah, so basically about 8 feet from that transmission line to the new fence will be a diagonal corner. So this will be their yard or someone's yard someday. And yeah, I'm gonna keep plugging away at this and go make dinner. All the kids and the wife are at soccer. I got absolved of that duty this evening, so time to jam and make good use of this. But this is turning out good. I'm gonna use all these 16 footers and lay them in here, but I think I'm just gonna use brackets because I don't think this thing's gonna go anywhere. There's not gonna be a lot of weight on it, and the way I cut these, I don't see the walls trying to buckle out. And I'll put some hurricane brackets or something and fasten those. Gonna finish nailing all those. But yeah, none of these are tied in yet, so they're just chilling up there. Not bad for a mechanic, huh? Lumber, some of this lumber's shitty. Let me know what you think. Get in those comments. yeah, got this all cut. This would be a nice little 8x7 garage door for our riding lawnmower. Huh, Dozer, you're my helper. And then side that, tear this thing off. Oh yeah, hold on, not done. Tore my lean-to off over here. There's a lean-to. Got those all poured. I got the lumber to frame that deal, but it doesn't get any shade over there. We got to work on this in the shade when it's 90. More updates to follow. See ya. All right, smash that like button and subscribe.